Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Rhythm and Roots podcast. I'm your host, Jason Robertson. Today, we're in Studio 1314, and we've got another great episode for you today. I've got a couple of guys in here, two out of the three comprising the Rio Grande Trio, which is a neo-rockabilly group based out of Lubbock. And I've got Tone and Xander with me, and we've got Sparky there hanging out on the guitar. What's up, Sparky? How you doing? Is he not wanting to talk today?
He's a little shy.
Is he a little shy?
He's a shy guy.
Don't worry. We'll just talk to you guys today then. What's going on, Tone?
Not too much, just keeping busy, playing music, and enjoying our time here at Rhythm and Roots.
Well, man, I love when somebody reaches out to us to be on the show. That makes me feel good. And so I appreciate you guys reaching out, and we're super grateful to have you guys in studio today.
Yeah, of course.
So let's talk a little bit about, let's start with you, Tone. Number one, where are you from, and kind of how did you get your start into music?
Yeah, so I was born in San Juan County, New Mexico, up in the Four Corners area. My dad was always just around music, always playing it around us. He was a big metalhead and old outlaw country guy. His dad was a trucker, so he listened to a lot of music. So it was just something I was always around, parties, stuff like that. And when I got to elementary school, actually, I met Sparky. We were in the same class, and he was an actual musician. Got me interested in picking up a guitar, trying some stuff out, and just kind of went from there. Eventually got up to the upright bass.
Very nice. And Sparky and Xander, y'all are bros, right? Real brothers.
Yes.
Now, where are you guys from?
We're from here. We were born in Slayton, but we moved to New Mexico super young age when I was in the first grade, and he was probably in kindergarten or so. And we grew up there with our grandparents. That's how we got close with Tone and everything. We played down there with Tone all throughout high school. So that was fun. But I moved down here back to Lubbock for work in 2018. And then my brother moved down here in 2020. And I think Tone moved down here in 2022.
2022, yeah.
And we got back together, started the band again, but we started different with the upright bass this time, you know what I mean? And to try to get more serious about it, Yeah.
Well, and let's be fair to Sparky here, because we were kind of poking fun at him a little bit, his little cutout. I think that's the coolest thing anybody's ever done on a show, number one. Number two, Sparky has a real job, and that's where he's at today.
Right,
so,
yes.
Sparky, we're sorry you couldn't be here today,
sorry,
but
bro.
We're thinking about you, my friend. You're here in spirit.
Yes.
So how did you guys... have you always played rockabilly, or is that something that this thing kind of developed in? Is that a genre that one of you guys was kind of interested in, or is that something that this thing just organically evolved into?
No, when we originally started playing back in high school, we were more of a blues, hard rock type band.
There's a lot of bikers down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's something that Xander actually introduced me to rockabilly probably junior high, and that's where I first saw upright bass. I'd played electric bass before that, and it's something that I had an interest in, but it wasn't until we all got back together here in Lubbock that we decided to take our music more in that direction.
How hard was it to transition from the electric bass to the upright bass? Was that a pretty big learning curve?
The mechanics of it wasn't too bad. I think the hardest thing was just the lack of knowledge I had around playing the upright bass, and specifically when it came to the style I wanted to play, which is a lot of slap style, that kind of hillbilly slap stuff that you'd hear back in the 50s type music, Johnny Cash and Elvis and stuff like that. I had no resources, no references, no one that really played upright bass, and I originally started on steel strings, and my fingers would balloon up every single time I played. I have to wait 3 weeks to practice again, and eventually found a community of people online that they kind of gave me advice, and I was able to pick it up from there.
Very cool. There's a couple of really, really, really good stand-up bass players in town. I mean, There's some incredible I love it. I think it's one of my favorite instruments.
It's a statement piece for sure.
Absolutely.
I definitely don't play super complex stuff, but people like to see it spin. They like to see Xander stand on it, stuff like that.
Well, and you've got some pretty cool graphics on the back of it here.
Yeah. That was something that my dad drew up a while back, and I asked him if he wouldn't mind I blew it up and put it on the bass, and it's the Bone Rattler.
That's cool. That's what you call her?
Yes, sir.
All right. Very nice. So you guys write some original tunes. Is that something that you all do collectively, or is there one of you that write and then y'all put it into, bring it to life in studio, or do y'all kind of collectively write together?
Yeah, I think we each have our own role in it.
Right, yeah. I usually come up with the music, like the music part instrumentally, you know what I mean? And then he'll write the lyrics for it.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll come with a cool bass line and we'll just work off of that, something like that, you know what I mean? Or just a small idea or something, and we'll write a song just based off of that. But usually I'll have a song in mind already instrumentally, and then he'll just write the lyrics for it, and it'll all come together like that.
Very collaborative process for sure.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, I know we were talking before the show, and you guys have an EP that you recorded in your basement. Let's talk a little bit about that. So was that the early days? Is that kind of when your first EP? Is that?
Yeah. Back in high school, we tried recording EP before Xander graduated. He was 2 grades above Sparky and I. And we just about finished it when the audio engineer that was doing it was arrested for, and we lost everything. We never heard from him again. When we all got back together, we still had all those old songs that we recorded that never got to see the light of day. So in the CP, we have a couple originals that we wrote recently, but most of it is stuff that we would play back in high school that our parents, friends, stuff like that have heard for over a decade now.
That's cool. That's cool that y'all got this long history where y'all kind of started and then separated and then came back together, and now you're the Rio Grande Trio. Were y'all always called the Rio Grande Trio?
No, we had.
I want to hear some of the earlier names. Let's hear
It's
some.
so
of them.
embarrassing. Back in high school, we would call ourselves The Noise.
The Noise was one of them.
Well, with a Z, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or was it just...
Oh no, it had an exclamation point instead of an I.
Oh, okay.
So it was really was the No Say. But
yeah, that was embarrassing.
The Noise, E64, which was the road that connected all of our houses. We had to get to each other. When we very first started off and we were trying to be real hardcore, we were Hazmat.
Oh, yeah, Hazmat.
Which we've moved very far away from that now with what we play, more country rockabilly type stuff.
That sounds like a metal band.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, shredding metal, Hazmat. Yeah.
Right.
So when you guys were playing back home, I know Lubbock's a special place. I mean, there's lots of places to play. There's lots of people playing, lots of artists, big community to connect with here in music. Is it the same back home, or is it a little different? I mean, do y'all have a big music community up there in the Four Corners area?
There's not, per se, a big music community, but there's a big support for music down there whenever music does happen down there. You know what I mean?
They love live music.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, for sure. There's just not enough bands on there. So whenever a band does come down there, everyone loves it. Everyone shows up, everyone buys merch, and everyone goes crazy, stays for the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's always fun every time we go play down in New Mexico. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's super cool. Everybody loves a good live show down there. And we try to entertain them as much as we can, and we try to go down there as much as we can. We're going to go down there in August this year, and it's going to be really fun. We have such a good time every time we go.
We
have
a lot of family coming up down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be the actual EP release show. When it releases on streaming, we'll be doing it at the bar where we started when we were 15, 16.
Oh, how cool is that,
Yeah.
man? Did y'all set that up intentionally for that purpose?
Yeah, it honestly was really nice that it worked out and she had the date available. Like, we just kind of brought it up to her, hey, we want to release the album, and you were the first one that gave us a shot.
Yeah.
So,
What venue is that?
That's the Wooden Nickel in Bloomfield, New Mexico.
Okay. Give a shout out to the Wooden Nickel. You guys will be there in August. That's awesome.
Love you, Marcy.
Yeah. So cool, man. So are you guys booked? I know we talked about you've got some stuff coming up in July. What kind of venues are you guys playing? Are y'all playing private events, parties? What are y'all doing?
Yeah, we're going to be supporting the Rockets, which they're a rockabilly, psychobilly band out of L.A. Personally, for me, they were a huge inspiration in wanting to get into upright bass and everything. And we brought them down to Lubbock, 2 years ago now?
I think so.
We met up with them in Amarillo, and we just loved playing with them. And we asked, or they might have asked us, is there a spot in Lubbock to come down? And they came down, and they made it like a yearly thing since then. But we'll be supporting them in Albuquerque and Oklahoma City in July.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So as far as influences, I mean, rockabilly is such a distinct genre because it's not very big as far as artists comprising that genre.
Right.
What are you guys' main influence in the rockabilly world? I know those guys are probably one of them.
Yeah, the Rockets are a huge one for me. Honestly, I was more influenced by the psychobilly side of things, which, mix of that rockabilly, punk rock, metal, kind of heavier horror theme genre. But that's where I first started just real fast slapping and bass playing. I cooled off was when we got back together. But yeah, those are kind of my influences with rockabilly, psychobilly. I know you guys are a little more of the like blues and country. And
Right. Yeah. I like Brian Setzer a lot for sure. That's one of my favorite guitar players for sure.
Stray Cats are incredible.
He's a huge inspiration on my playing. But for this group specifically, I listened to one of my favorite bands ever in the whole entire world is a 90s band called the Ben Folds 5. And they're just a 3-piece band, but they play with they're a rock band that plays with a huge upright piano. So they take it on stage everywhere, and I kind of like that. I feel like that's the bass is like our big, huge upright piano, you know what I mean? And they go super hard, and they have no guitar, you know what I mean? But that's one of my favorite bands ever. So I kind of took a lot of inspiration from that band in this band, you know what I mean? So it's like we go super hard, but we have upright bass, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And hollow body guitars and stuff, you know what I mean? But we still go on our shows, we go super hard from beginning to end, you know what I mean? We don't have
we all dress the same. We like to put on a show. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's part of that rockabilly
Right.
Oh, yeah.
culture, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Stray Cats. We in our full band shows, we do some Stray Cat stuff, and that's some of the funnest ones to do, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
But it doesn't do it justice because we don't have an upright bass, you know.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, that's part of that culture, you know, the zoot suits and the shirts and the flashiness and putting on a show. I think it's cool, man. I really do. I didn't know you guys were in town. I'm gonna have to come catch a show.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. And I mean, where is it? Red Zone is a big place that supported us for when we first got started. Jake's, we've done a few things over there, which there's a ton of great local venues here that have supported us. Mm-hmm. I think our biggest supporters, though, is I'm not sure if you've heard of Hub City Rockabilly, but they're like local rockabilly enthusiasts here, the pinup culture, car shows, stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
They've really promoted rockabilly here, trying to bring it back and gain an audience where currently in Amarillo, it seems to be the closest place where it's real big. Yeah. And I think that has a lot to do with Route 66, especially the Centennial this year.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that.
And, the classic car thing and all that kind of ties into that, I could see where New Mexico would be a hotbed for that because that's kind of a culture part of New Mexico, too, that lifestyle. Is rockabilly big where you guys are from?
Yeah, especially in like Albuquerque and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes. So definitely. Yeah, every time there's a rockabilly show or psychobilly show, those shows get packed. They're super crazy. They go crazy with it.
Yeah. So Jake's, let's talk about Jake's a minute. You guys mentioned y'all played there. What a cool venue that they support alternative genres that aren't the mainstream here in West Texas. I mean, they're really, really strong about doing that. Most of their shows are metal or rockabilly or alternative type music that you don't hear. But I think that's so cool that they do that because there's not really anybody else supporting that kind of music here.
Yeah. They're really cool. Jake's is cool. A long time ago when I first moved down here in 2018, before these guys, I had joined a super heavy metal group. I don't listen to heavy metal or anything like that, but I joined a super heavy metal group because they're my friends, and they had a lot of shows coming up, and we played at Jake's all the time. And they're my friends called The Worst Case Scenario. They're not a group no more, but those are my homies. And we used to play at Jake's all the time, and that's when I first got familiar with Jake's and those guys over there who all work there and everything, and how the shows work and everything. It's crazy. It's always a fun time over there at Jake's. It's really cool. So that's one of the first places we played as the Rio Grande Trio there. They had like a Battle of the Bands thing going on that we did not win.
Yes.
But
we did not win.
Just a small note.
Yeah. But that was, I think, the first time we played here in Lubbock, right?
That was our first time playing live in probably
a long 7,
time.
8.
Since I got married, when I got married is when we all got back together for the first time after high school. And then, like 5-6 years later. But,
I think that's the first time we played together live. It was at Jake's.
Yeah.
Well, I know you guys have been talking about, you've been in the studio here lately out at Route 1 at ACUF with Alan Crossland. Let's talk about that a little bit. I know you guys said that you did your recordings live. How cool was that to work with Alan? Alan's incredible, man.
Oh, he's amazing. The whole experience, the way he has his studio set up, the notes he gave us, like he was very constructive in his notes that, you know, helping us trying to sound a little better. And yeah, he really just tied us together and made us sound very tight. Even playing live, you know, just yeah, it was great.
Was that y'all's first time recording in a professional studio setting like that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was awesome because he made it super comfortable for us, and it was crazy because it happened all so super fast. He was super fast with everything. He was really quick about it, everything. You know, he was like, "All right, we're good. Let's do next take, another take. We're good." He'll there's one little note, and like, "All right, and be honest about everything." You know what I mean? So that's really cool. Yeah. It was really cool to work with. We never worked with another producer like that, like a really professional producer like that. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of worried of how, because we didn't all know each other really well. So I was a little bit worried about the whole thing, but he made us feel really comfortable and really cool, and for everything, for being the first time in a real studio like that for all of us. It was cool. It was awesome.
Well, the fact too, he was like mixing as we were playing. He was doing everything with us live. It seemed like, 'cause by the end of the session, what we heard there, that demo was almost exactly what we ended up with a week or two later.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy. Shout out to Alan, A-Cuff Studios, and Noel too for getting us in contact with him. That was awesome.
Yeah.
So is that going to be the album that you're going to release in August?
No, those will be, we recorded 2 songs over at A-Cuff, and they're going to be on a single. We're hoping to get it on a 7-inch front and back.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah, and we'll be playing a couple of those here today too.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, those will be coming out. This comes out around July. I think July 3rd is when we're planning it. And then August, that'll be the EP that we kind of homebrewed.
Yeah, that'll have 6 songs in it. This one's just a 2-song single thing, that A-side to B-side. Yeah. That'll be July, and the EP will be in August. Has 6 songs.
Okay. Did y'all home record the EP?
Right,
yourselves?
those are the ones we did in Tone's basement.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun doing that. It took a long time because during the middle of that, Tone and Sparky both had babies.
Yeah.
So it took a long time to get those 6 songs done, but we finally got it done and got it mixed and mastered finally, and it's ready to go. So we're super excited for everybody to hear it. They're really cool. And it's a lot of old songs that we wrote when we were young, so it's a lot of that's really personal to us. So we're excited for it.
Very cool. So what do you guys have coming up later on this summer? I know y'all said y'all got the show back home, and y'all are playing the is it the Jamaica coming up?
We're doing the Jamaica, coming up this week.
Very nice. That'll be fun. There's a lot of good bands playing at that.
Oh yeah.
And then are y'all playing locally anywhere around bars, venues, or anything here?
Honestly, not too many local places this year.
Yeah, not too many in town. We're playing a lot of out of town shows this year.
Yeah, we have probably the biggest thing we're doing this year is the inaugural Texas Rockabilly Bash, which for anyone familiar with the Arizona Bash, that's something that's been going on 15, 16 years now. They're bringing it down to Fredericksburg, trying to showcase the local rockabilly scene in Texas. There's going to be a ton of great bands, a few of which we played with, like the Hot Rod Hillbillies, the Rockets. A few we haven't played with, but we've seen, like CM Wolf and the Backbones, Henhouse Stranglers. It's going to be a great time. It's like a 2 or 3 day festival, car show, pinup contest.
Very nice. And y'all are playing with them?
And we'll be part of that in November.
Okay, that's in November.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a beautiful part of the country. Fredericksburg's a cool place, man. Have y'all ever been down there?
No.
I think passing through once I've been there.
Yeah, it'll be. And that's a good time of year. It's not going to be too hot.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
November will be nice.
It will. So, Sparky, let's talk about, you play stand-up bass, you play guitar, and both of y'all sing. Your lead vocal, you do some harmony. What does Sparky do? He's
the drummer and also does backup harmonies with me.
Okay.
Yeah. We're both backup singers. We're not good lead singers. He's very shy anyways.
I can tell he's been super quiet.
I know, he hasn't said a word.
Yeah, he likes to hide behind his drum kit as much as he can, but...
He used to do a couple where he would sing lead, because that was our big thing, is we would be like Lubbock's one and only singing drummers, how I introduce them every time before we...
Right, yeah. We used to do a few songs where I sang lead, he sang lead, but we didn't like those. I didn't like singing, and I don't think he does either. And he's a really good singer, so it's best with just having him be just the singer, and we'll do the backup harmonies whenever. Yeah. We like that. It's cool.
No pressure, man. I mean, he's built you up, so in a minute you're going to have to show us your skills. You know?
Right.
So the rockabilly community, let's talk about for anybody out here, because I don't really know much. Now, I've got a friend who's from California. He lives here in Lubbock. And when I told him y'all were coming on, he's super excited because he loves rockabilly.
Oh, nice.
And so for anybody watching or listening that is interested in the rockabilly culture or the rockabilly music or the events and the rallies that they're having, is there any specific place that they can find, information on that?
Yeah.
Facebook groups or websites or anything like that?
Yeah, anyone watching this here in Lubbock, I'd mentioned earlier, Hub City Rockabilly, they do have a Facebook page. Kimberly Perez is the head of that whole thing. She owns the Quirky Retro Boutique. She runs all the pageants and stuff. She runs I don't think she runs the car shows, but I know she runs a lot of the pageantry for that, the pinup shows. I know they've done a lot of work for the Route 66 Centennial, and they had a show in Grants not too long ago. I'm sure they haven't one in Amarillo. But here locally, that's probably the best place you can get just information. They're not specific to just the music. They're all about the culture. They post a lot of history on there, especially, here, Buddy Holly was this was his hometown. So it's a lot of information they post if you're trying to get into that lifestyle.
I bet Buddy's a big influence in that.
Oh,
in that
yeah.
culture.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Definitely.
Have you guys been over here to the museum yet?
I haven't had a chance yet.
Oh, man,
I really need to.
It's incredible. I mean, they've got his original guitars in there, some of them.
Oh, wow.
I mean, lots of memorabilia, records. And there's different exhibits that float in and out of there, at different times. You guys would love it. You need to go over there.
Definitely.
It's super cool.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, just head over there after we're done.
Right
They'd
after
love
this.
you guys dress up. They'd love y'all to come in there like that. So is there anything else that you guys can think of that you want to talk about that's coming up? I think we've covered pretty much everything. I do want to ask you both something. Y'all both been doing this since you were young, which you still are pretty young compared to me. But if there's anybody out there interested, if their goal is to be a rockabilly singer, part of a rockabilly band, let's start with you, Tone. What would you say to them, either do's or don'ts or ways to get connected into that culture?
Yeah. I'll say my experience with the rockabilly culture and psychobilly culture, music, everything, it's very open. They're very friendly. When I was first starting on upright bass about 4 or 5 years ago now, like I said, I knew very little. I think I might have said that before the cameras were rolling, but I knew very little about how to play and, what to do, how to record, anything like that. And I reached out to people that I reached out online first to just different communities, upright bass communities, rockabilly, psychobilly communities, and they were very helpful. But beyond that, people that were established in the genre were also very friendly and very willing to help out. Someone that's been a huge help to us would be Vic Victor of the Coffin Cats. They're a psychobilly band based up in Detroit. He has a mixing, mastering, recording studio, Low Note Studios, that when we were releasing our first couple songs, we sent everything to him, and he gave us a lot of good advice on it gave me good advice on how to mic this thing, how to actually record it. I'd never tried to record, it's a big acoustic instrument that I'm trying to make electric. But I would say don't be afraid to reach out to people. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, and, you're your own worst critic, I would say.
Right.
I think that was the biggest thing that held me back for a long time, is I was so afraid that people weren't going to like what I was doing.
A little bit of that imposter syndrome, I think we all struggle with a little bit starting
Definitely.
out, Well, and I think that's a good point, and Lubbock, regardless of the genre, most of the artists here are very welcoming. And,
Yes.
and like you said, if you ask, they will guide you and they will help you.
Definitely.
What about you, Xander? What do you think has been beneficial to you as kind of getting your kickstart in this and resources?
Right. Well, me and my brother have been doing it since we were super young. We've always played together in almost every single band. We've been in a few bands where we've been separately, but other than that, we've been in almost every single band together. And that's really helpful, having someone alongside of you to get through all that, you know what I mean? And it's cool because we've practiced everything together. We learned everything together, so we think the same about a lot of the stuff. We don't argue or fight or nothing. We're super, super close. So it was really nice to have someone like that next to me to get through a lot of that, and have someone always trying to like, you know, like one up each other, kind of one thing, you know what I mean? So it's nice to have that someone, but without him there, I would just, you know, just do what I thought I liked and was cool without caring what people think, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like wearing these outfits, but it's cool for the whole
You're the one that
Rio
came up with
Grande.
the outfit.
Yeah, it was our idea. It was me and my brother's idea, the whole matching outfit thing.
And you hate it.
And I hate it. I hate wearing the boots and everything, but it's cool for the whole get up and the whole thing. It really helps us out and everybody likes it, you know what I mean? So you just got to you got to not care what people think about you, and that's what really helps out the most, you know what I mean?
Well, you know, be a true artist. Be true to yourself and true to your art that you're creating.
Yeah.
And don't care, because art is so subjective anyway.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
it is, yeah.
Like we were talking earlier, you know, you guys almost look mariachi with the
Right.
shirts and the hats, but
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you bust out some blues and rockabilly and everybody's like, what?
Right, yeah. We like to be unexpected, you know what I mean? We like to be very unpredictable and catch people off guard. That's what, I don't know. We like to put on a good show. Just surprise people. That's what we like to do.
That's
Yeah.
great. Well, listen, I've really enjoyed interviewing you guys. You guys are incredible human beings. I appreciate you bringing Sparky along, even though he couldn't be here in person. I'm looking forward to hearing you guys. You guys have brought some original tunes for us. Do y'all want to talk a little bit about? I know you guys wrote. Are y'all going to play some of the ones that y'all wrote way back in the day today, or some new ones, or a combination of both?
I think they're all going to be pretty much newer songs that we wrote.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, most recent ones, yeah.
All right. Very cool. Listen, guys, if you haven't heard Rio Grande Trio, you're in for a treat. We're about to have a little live performance from them. One thing I do want you guys to tell the audience at home is, number one, social media links where we could get in touch with you guys if anybody wanted to hire you guys for a gig. Maybe where we could find where you guys are playing, upcoming show dates. So if you want to kind of let them know where we can find Rio Grande Trio.
Yeah, on Facebook and YouTube, we are RGT LBK. Instagram, Rio Grande Trio. And I guess one thing we didn't mention, Rio Grande without the E. We used to go by Rio Grande Trio, and it was spelled like the river, but
Yeah.
everyone introduced us as the Rio Grande Trio, and we're like, no, we're the Rio Grande Trio. So,
Especially New Mexico.
Right.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of the Jamaica, it's a lot of Spanish bands there, and I think that was what was it, Mano Negro last year that we played.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they introduced us, the Rio Grande Trio. We're like, no. So
Y'all are
RIO
mariachi then, huh?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah. But
Okay, cool.
Rio Grande Trio on Instagram, RGT LBK everywhere else.
And y'all show dates, contact information is on those pages where people could get in touch with you. Just reach out. Okay, cool.
And that's our email as well, rgtlbk@yahoo.
All right. Well, listen, I wanted to thank you again for reaching out to me to be on the show today.
Thank you for
you so
having us.
much.
Yes, sir.
And you guys stay tuned. We're about to have a live performance from the Rio Grande Trio, and we're going to be short on Sparky today, but maybe I can keep a beat in the background for you guys or something. All this episode and all the other episodes are archived on the City of Lubbock's YouTube channel. You can go to the City of Lubbock's channel, click on playlist podcast, and all of the Rhythm and Roots episodes will be there. It's also played on the City of Lubbock's TV channel, My LBK Connect, and found anywhere podcasts are streamed. Again, thank you guys for being here today, and y'all stick around. We're about to be right back with the live performance from Tone and Xander.
All right. Howdy, everyone. Thanks for sticking around and giving us a listen. I'm Tone. This is Xander. This is Sparky. We're the Rio Grande Trio. So this first song, as we talked about a little earlier, we recorded out at A-Cuff Studios. Kind of a song about spirituality. It's inspired by a lot of my own stuff with faith and temptation. It's called Take Your Cross Away. It goes a little something like this. 1, 2, 3. Bring a mind that just won't stop racing. I bring a smile and an extended hand. care to take this ride? You can rest assured I'm by your side. Your fears, your lies in me, you confide. Sex, money, and power I will provide. I'll give you an audience to hear your voice. After all, suffering is just a choice. I've heard them say Jesus saves, but come with me. I'll give your life direction. I'll take your cross away. I've heard them say Jesus saves, but come with me. I'll give your life direction. I'll take your cross away. Just take it away. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this next one, it's the other part. This will be on the B side of this upcoming release. Another kind of deep song, actually. I didn't realize both of them were pretty. It's about like personal stuff. This one's about just not being able to escape the bottle, something that I've had issues with in the past and felt that it was something to write a song about.
Right. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, miles and some change is what I have to go. Just the stars above that guide my body, not my soul. The bottle called another night as I keep stumbling home. It's hard to cool my head when my body is so cold. One more. One more night. One more. One more night. Is it my fault that we always go to war? Why can't I stop myself from reaching for one more? One more broken glass laid out across the floor. Don't have an answer when you ask what this love has in store, but one more. One more night. more night. But days I let just kept me longing for another night. I swear I'll be fine with just one more. The sense of dread that we both had as we lay side by side. We don't want the blame, we just want everything to be alright. Can't justify this barely living in a trance. No longer put it on the good, the bad, the circumstance. Move past the pride to skip this same old song and dance. Look in my daughter's eyes and thank the Lord for one more chance. One more night. More night. Thank you. Oh, someone's timing. I thought I had that silence. It was killer, man. Thank you. All right. Enough of the deep, so let's have a little bit of fun. Here's one that I think everyone knows, maybe just not the way we play it. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and my women warm. I've been kicked around since I was born. It's alright, it's okay. You can live another day. We can try, understand. New York time affect your man. Whether you're a mother, whether you're a brother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Please be breaking it, everybody shaking, but we're staying alive, staying alive. Oh, 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 staying alive, staying alive. Oh, 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 staying alive. I've been low and I've been high. If I can't get in, I should do try. Got the wings of heaven painted on my shoes. I'm a gambling man and I just can't lose. It's alright, it's okay. You can look the other way. We can try, understand. New York time affect your man. Whether you're a mother, whether you're a brother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city bringing it, everybody shaking, but we're staying alive, staying alive. Oh, 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 staying alive, staying alive. Oh, 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 staying alive. I'm going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me now. You can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and my women warm. I've been kicked around since I was born. It's alright, it's okay. You can live another day. We can try, understand. New York times affect your man. Whether you're a mother, whether you're a brother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking, but staying alive, staying alive. Oh, 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 staying alive, staying alive. Oh, 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 staying alive. I'm going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me now. Thank you, thank you. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and end it with a little bit of country. What do you say?
Sure thing.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Cowboying up. Well, what the hell's that supposed to mean? No, I ain't rowdy, I ain't rough. I'm a little too shy, I'm a little too clean. No, I ain't cowboying up. As soon as you realize you walk down on me. No, I ain't Texas enough. From old Bloomfield, New Mexico. Well, was it 'cause I drive a truck? You had to go and let me know that I ain't Texas enough. Had to go let me down and walk out the door. Oh, give me a little something now. Country enough, now waking up at the crack of dawn. No, I ain't built for tough, more like a late 90s Nissan. No, I ain't country enough, I was on my way, she was already gone. Is this country enough? Watch out. making it by from day to day. Well, now I think I had enough. I wanna be your cowboy anyway. Yeehaw! We are the Rio Grande Trio.